My name is Matt Song. I'm Harrison College of Pharmacy class of 2015, and I'm currently the supervisor for infectious diseases pharmacist at Norton Healthcare, where I lead the antimicrobial stewardship program for 8 adult inpatient hospitals. When I think about my time at Auburn, the classes that really stick out to me that I utilize to a great extent in my current career, probably drugs and diseases, specifically the infectious diseases component that was taught by Dr. DeRuyter. And then a lot of it, I would say, is actually integrated pharmacotherapy, where we did the teams-based learning, the case-based learning, where we would teach each other and we would identify and learning opportunities ourselves, and we'd research them, we would create deliverables, and then we would present that information. I would say I do a lot of that in my current role.
When I think of Matt, I think of the Auburn Creed as someone who, number one, is just a good person. Growing up in Huntsville, Alabama, he did well in high school at Grissom High School. Matt also did well in the College of Pharmacy while here at Auburn University. I also think of certain attributes of Matt, such as loyalty. I know that his friends he developed through his time at the college, his friends he developed at the fraternity, and the friends he developed during his work career. He's very loyal and committed to those friends, and he's there for anything they might need. Once he left Auburn and began his residency up at Norton Healthcare in Louisville, Kentucky, has continued to grow and excel in every positions he's had. He currently also provides leadership at the state level in antimicrobial stewardship, as well as his current facility, Norton Healthcare.
So I'd say from my personal experiences within my field of infectious diseases, I've really learned the value of, I would say, humility and lifelong learning. With the first one, humility, I think a lot of the stuff that I do is, one, has to be very data driven. And so with that, when it comes to that, you can usually have a whole slew of different experts look at that information and then make reasonable different interpretations. And so when you're trying to make decisions based on that information, you have to be accepting of other viewpoints. Likewise with lifelong learning, because I'm using that information and I'm trying to incorporate it with patient-specific factors, I'm always interested in learning more and really just getting the better information to make that ultimate decision.
Everyone that I've come in contact with that has worked with or has known Matt has been highly complimentary of Matt, which says a lot about the person when you look at that. I know that he excelled while he was in the college here. I know he did well both academically. I also know that he also helped others along the way, that he brought them along with them as they prepared for whether they were exams or board exams, etc., that he was one of those people that was able to help others also be successful. So when I think about leaders, which obviously is very important to us here at Harrison College of Pharmacy, I see Matt as one of those who both leads from his position, but he also leads from the chair in that he sees opportunities to help bring others along on the journey to reach their goals.
When I found out I received this award, my initial feelings were surprise, but immediately I also felt a lot of gratitude and honor. I'm an Auburn guy. I love Auburn, and so when I think about Auburn, Auburn is much more to me than it is just a school. Like it was a school, but it was also just those life experiences. It was the friends that I had, and so to be able to be recognized by Auburn just makes me feel proud of where I came from.
Matt, in his current role and the roles he has both at the state and the local level, serves as an ambassador to Auburn in everything he does, because everyone's going to know that Matt's an Auburn guy, right? He's a big sports fan, he's a big fan of the College of Pharmacy, and although he's 8 hours up the road in Louisville, Kentucky, he still is that person that when people meet him, it's going to be very complimentary of, this is the great people that Auburn Harrison College of Pharmacy produce and allow them to excel in their field to help our patients.
When I look into the future, I just look to continue to work in an optimal way, and in doing so, I'm hoping that I can demonstrate the value to a large health organization that a pharmacist can perform the duties, not only from what we think about traditional pharmacy impact, but then also safety, quality, and other aspects. And then hopefully inspire additional healthcare providers to look to a pharmacist to achieve operational goals the next time they need somebody.
Matt, on behalf of the Dean's Leadership Council and the Auburn Pharmacy Alumni Affiliate, we congratulate you on receiving the 2026 Distinguished Young Alumnus Award. War Eagle.